Pisces, the Tower moment is here, so big changes this week. Let's get into your cards. Okay, Pisces, interesting reading this week. I can see that you're currently standing your ground for what you're passionate about, whether that has to do with work or your romantic life. You're definitely like setting boundaries, let's say that. So I can also see that, you had the Champion of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So that tells me that not too long ago you walked away from something, right? Something that you were emotionally tied to. And when you did this, it was very painful for you because it was followed by the Five of Cups. Like, I don't think you necessarily wanted to walk away from this, but you had to. Um, and so when you think about that situation, right, it makes you really sad. You look back on it and you're like, you know, missing that situation or sad about the way it ended. Like, there's something there about, looking back at the past and you walked away from the situation that makes you sad, right? So in your recent past, there's been a loss. There's been something that ended that you had to walk away from, right? But this week, I can see you have an unexpected message coming in, and it's going to shift things for you because you have the Hanged Man, which is all about shift in perspective, right? Um, Now, this shift has to do when this financial offer comes in, because you have not only do you have the Champion of Cups in your reading, you have the Apprentice of Cups as your overall, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles in your actual reading. So to me, that's like a message is coming in regards to something that you've had to walk away from that caused you a lot of pain in the past. And it's an unexpected message, right? And I think it has to do with a new financial beginning because you have the Ace of Pentacles here, which brings in the Tower card, which is a quick shift, right? It's like the rug gets pulled out from under you, but in a good way, right? It's like all of a sudden here's this awesome financial offer and new beginning that you've been worried about because you have the Nine of Wands. Like, you've been worried. You've been looking over your shoulder. You've been guarded. You've been just like money on the mind, but not in a way of like, I'm manifesting abundance, if that makes sense. You're like you're wounded from something, and so your guard is up and you're wounded about money. And that'll resonate with, everyone differently, but that is shifting for you. Your financial realm is going to shift this week when this new beginning and this offer comes in. And it has something to do with what you're passionate about because you got the Elder of Wands connected to that Ace of Pentacles and that Tower card. This is something that, you're going to shed the old. Every time I see this lizard, that's immediately what I think about is shedding, the old you, the burdens that you've been carrying, but also, that tells me that this is a shift and a change in something that you're passionate about, something that you really care about doing for work, right? Um, and I think this is all coming because you've stood your ground. You have set boundaries on what you do and what you don't want, right? And I think it came after you having to walk away from this situation that ended for you. Um, whether you wanted it to or not, because it doesn't seem like to me you did, but um, again, maybe you didn't have a choice, but it's almost like when this offer comes in, it's kind of like an apology for the past. Because you had the Champion of Cups with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. And at first, I thought that was like separate from your financial offer, but I think it all ties in because I think when this financial offer comes in, it's kind of like making up for whatever you had to walk away from. And that's what brings in the shift in perspective for you. And that's why it is all connected, is like when this comes in, it's like, wow, so like that had to end so that I could get this, right? Um, or I needed to walk away from that for this to come into my life because I'd still be there. Or, I needed to clear my energy from that person so that this could come in. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like when this does come in, it makes up for all that. And it's a big shift. It's a big shift being the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower. Um, so, yeah. Congratulations. What did I say to you last week? I hope next week you get the Ace of Pentacles and like new beginnings. Not new beginnings, but brand new financial beginnings. This is always great. So yeah, I hope you get the job offer of your dream this week, Pisces. I can see it's definitely gonna shake things up for you in a good way. So yeah, that's what I have for you this week. If that message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support.